Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm getting started on No Man's Sky, and I have things to say and to tell you about. But this morning, probably not going to focus a lot on doing phase 5 so much. We might get like the first part of phase 5 done, or go visit the outpost. But I just want to show what happened last night. Some of what happened last night when I got on after the scene. after after uh, uh, after I had gotten off earlier. When I got back from my appointment, yeah. So there's a reason I'm laughing, and it's because it started off funny. Because as you may recall, it basically stopped where I was, and so I needed to come back and land and get back to where I wanted to start, because I was going to show, yes, you can find stuff around where you put your base, that sort of thing. And that is literally true. Um, but it comes with a story. You may recall that when we first built the base, that we put the base in the mountain, in the cave, because it seemed like, well, hide the base, make it an attractive little space, and because I was not happy about having landed at the monolith at all. And more especially for being on the side of a mountain. I was just not thrilled with that at all. But what happened when I was coming in and flying back, I just basically in that holler bounced off the face of the mountain because the base was inside the mountain, and that's where it led me. It brought me right to it, and I went zoom, and I wasn't going too fast, fortunately for me, so I went bounce, and it bounced me up and away, and I ended up having to turn around. And because I'm in this Xbox, things hadn't quite loaded in yet, and so I couldn't find the monolith, and I thought, this is not going to work. So that's when I thought I must do something else. And the something else is I decided to go ahead and make like a little tourist office uh, or a pit stop just before the monolith, because I thought, well, I might as well take advantage of the space that they've given me, because again, there's a whole point for them having given us the particular spaces that they have. So here I am. We are at the base that I have made. I brought the teleporter out because the second part of this is, so I said to myself, let's use the teleporter next time. The teleporter was also in the mountain. The ship landed inside the mountain, and I couldn't get out. That was my second reason for saying to myself, we should just go ahead and build a little shack or something. And originally, it was just going to be a little shack. But I ended up making this here. So there's my little house now for this monolith. I added in 2 landing pads, one for me and one for a visitor. We have a little storage shed with the powering the whole place here. And a little place to store, a little store. And what's really funny is that this little store, if I look at it, it has exosuit upgrade charts. It has magnetic resonators and auronium and salt, platinum, and pugnium. And I just thought that was just terribly funny. It gets better, though. It gets better. Now, you know, one of the points that I was making is that you can search around the area and find things. The mountains make it difficult for your little scanner to do, I guess, scanning things. So it can be that you're not really able to see things through the mountain. But I want to point out there's something over here, and that something is a minor settlement. And I have to admit, I laughed out loud when I saw that. Because, I mean, that is 6 minutes away if I walk. If I just walk, I could get there in 6 minutes. And, and I don't even know what to say, except there it is. I went ahead and put a star by it because I'd already built. And when I found that, I had already built the little shack here. And so I just put a star by that minor settlement. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fly over, I think, just to show you where it's at. Because, of course, it's not far by freighter or starship. And it, too, is up against the mountain. It is not just, you know, it's kind of like this monolith here. It's just kind of up here on the mountain. Oh. So here we go. Here's the other ironic part. Look at all that echinacea there, or not echinacea, but the cactus there. And here is the minor settlement. Yeah. With all the cactus. You remember how hard it was to find the cactus before? It was just right there. I think they do that to us on purpose sometimes. But here it is. There's a save point for the minor settlement. If you come in, it does look, you know, kind of like a minor settlement, except busted down. You can see where, you know, normally you would see the person who sits, and back here there's a little back room that you could go into and get smacked by something. But there's a damaged container back here, and sundry items, like somebody would have stored stuff here or had left things behind, that kind of stuff. And then over in here, there's still a marketplace that you could go to. And so you can click on that. And it has carbon nanotubes and phosphorus. Might as well grab some of that while I'm here. And uranium. Yeah. Dirty bronze. Yeah, just stuff you kind of would need anyway. So and the quantum computer. So technically, this little area has all the supplies you're going to need for something we have to get later anyway. So yeah, it gets funnier. You know what I mean? That's like, okay, I see how it is. But the supplies were there, you know. Alright, and then if I scan from here, if I recall, there's a supply depot around here somewhere. Now, it can be hard with these mountains and scanning to see things just based on the little scanning that you do. Oh, there's floating crystals down there, by the way. So, yeah. 193. So, you know, 189, sorry. So, I guess I'll try walk down here. Second. There they are. Yeah, I can mine these now if I wanted to. I think what I'll do is I'll get the ones that are near the health box there. But you can see I'm just saying. Yeah, there were good things over on this thing. Good things. The planet has good things here. Yeah. Yeah. We have the little humming sack here if I wanted to get dangerous and grab a larval puller, but... Well, not sentinels, but the little monstrosities that would pop out. But there are 2 health boxes here. I don't really need them right now, but you know, I'm gonna just save them here. I'll leave the crystals there so I can come back to it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the minor settlement. I am totally leaving that save beacon, and the save beacon on this planet is orange, so no, that's the minor settlement right there. Yes, I have thought of going to the other bases at some point. In fact, I just like Timmy's base or whatever. Well, I have one more thing to show before we do that, because I think it's funny. I've added a yellow star, and there's a reason I've added the yellow star. So while I was building my little building, I thought to myself, you know, I'm gonna get another drop pod or 2, and I figured, and this was before I put the market down. I thought I'd just go ahead and go get one. And so I did. I added a space to my exosuit, and then I did a scan, right? And you could see that I was pretty busy. I was going to surprise people by putting like the Geknip, another Gek buddy down by the monolith, and I still might do that. But I got a scanner module. I got all sorts of things. A lot of, you know, salvage data from wandering around. Just you know, the usual things that I got. But I also got, well, not too far from the drop pod where I went. There was a thing. Let's go see what's there, shall we? What? We do have mountains. Yeah. I'm not going to keep this. I mean, but I just want to show. I just want to show. Well, I am going to get it. Yes, I am. Yeah. I think so, actually, yeah. But I'll have to pull it out of the ship, I think. Let me check. Before I get out, because, yeah. Alright, let me grab this and put it in my... Yeah. Oh, and let me grab a couple of these. I'm not going to use all of them, okay? But I'll take, like, a couple with me. Oh, the hydrogen. Yeah, I think I got metal plating I got 7 metal plating. Oh, and I had hydrogen. Oh, that's one of the things I found walking around is the hydrogen. So, all right, yeah, we're ready to go do this thing. But this is why I was laughing, because I found yet again I found a ship, which means that I have found a ship on every planet except for the one with the aggressive sentinels, and probably the only reason I haven't found a ship on the aggressive sentinel planet is that I'm just not going to wander around too much there, just because, no. Nope, not doing that. But, look at this. A-class shuttle, worth 10 million units, just without me fixing it. And then the location here is +74.53 and +111.60. And yeah, I just don't even know what to say because this just gets funnier, you know, for me every time I think about it. So here I am. I'm coming in. And once again, it says, hey, you want to swap the ship? Because technically speaking, this ship is worth more than this little C-class that I'm driving around. But there's so much to repair on it that I'm just going to claim it and just repair it and just plan on selling it. So here's that. We've officially claimed it. And the nice thing is, as I look at this, the launcher is already fixed, so technically I could call it wherever I need to. We're going to go ahead and fix up the pulse engine and make sure that the fire is stopped. There we go. Look at that. That fire is gone now. And then I should have... Oh my gosh, is that an S-class shield? That's an S-class shield. Well, it might be worth saving. But wow. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to take this part and store it. I'll just put it over here for a moment. And then I have everything I need to fix the space here, so I'm going to go ahead and just example-wise just go fix. You're going to fix it like that. And then one of the reasons that I brought the kits over is to show that it will fill in for what you don't have. So let's try fixing this space here. So I have the phosphorus, I have the metal plating, but I don't have the pyrite in. I do have pyrite in the other ship, but I don't have it. Yeah. Well, okay, but we're kind of trying to show how to. Well, okay, let's try the activated copper. Yeah, because you're right, we wouldn't find that in this system. So, so basically you just kind of open up the thing you want to fix and then press X with the repair kit if you have it, and there you are, it's all fixed. And ta-da, now we have an extra space. Hey, I gotta take a personal moment. I'll be right back. So we're gonna be standing here for just a moment. I'll be right back. sorry about that. That just had a sudden headache hit. All right. It's minus, oh, standing out in the cold, was I? Ooh, we got some launch fuel. All right, use that. Under a large ceiling pipe lies a decayed pipe. Beneath a sharp glint of metal. The thresher is proven. The life form could have been trapped. Ah, that's the tragedy. So we can check the body, or we can search the databanks. So I think we'll search the databanks. Yeah. Sharp objects seem like they might be sharp, you know. Ooh, we got a combat scope. If I had any room in my multi-tool, I would consider doing that. I would. Because what the combat scope gets you is a steadier hand. And, like, for me, that makes a big difference. And, I think it was the last expedition. Didn't they give us a multi-tool? Yeah, and that one, it has a lot of power to it. And so you just really have to have that combat scope for that. Oh my goodness. So here we are, and we've got, you know, this other ship now. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a hoot and a half, actually. Alright, so what we're going to do is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go fly up here. We're going to take a moment and I don't know if there's one that's close by. Let's go see what we have for here that's a minute away, give or take. It's not me, it's Juwara's base. I have no idea who Juwara is. But apparently Juwara was not too far away from the spaceship. No. From the ship, yeah. So, really? Hey Juwara, you're not far from a ship if you want to wander around. Alright, let me get up here. There we go, we'll do it this way. Alright, and like me, they are on the side of the mountain here. Sorta, kinda. Yep, it's loading in. You see the landing pad there. It looks like they made a place by the little monstrosities there. Ooh, this is fancy. Oh my goodness, they went for a very fancy build here. They built into the mountain though. Well, it's being overrun when you build into the mountain. Oh, wow. Wow. That was close. Yeah, it's not going to let me land because the landing pad is not clear. So, that's okay. That is okay. We're here to just take a minor tour. Yep, they have the cactus right over there. They've made this building, I mean. Yeah. This is fancy. Now, it's not got any furniture. One of the things that I've learned with building is if you want the building to look a particular way, if you plan on putting furniture or whatever down, go ahead and resave it to the system, and then the furniture will show. It'll show the last save you made. And so that's the way you make it so other people can see the cool stuff that you've done. Not that this isn't cool, but it feels kind of like an old building that's been buried under the ground, which literally it has been. It's a lot of work to have it buried like this, yeah. And all right, so it looks like it landed us near I don't think it's a manufacturing plant. It's an abandoned building. So basically it's where you would find the larval eggs anyway. Yeah, and you can see it's kind of been cleared out. Yeah, okay, well, that's nice. That's kind of impressive. I'm gonna hit the little swirly thing here. The waypoint is called a waypoint. I call it a whirly. A whirly bird. And get our free navigation data. All right, let's go back to my base on here, and we'll look at some other bases since we're just kind of doing a little early morning tour here. But I am going to go to the base on this planet, teleport to, wow, I'm not even sure which base I should teleport to, but not this one. This is an infested planet, but you would usually be like a desert planet. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so if you're trying to figure out which... Yeah. Oh, this is so much better landing. Oh my gosh. So much better. It should grow over because I recently uploaded it, but just in case, I'll take a moment and upload it again. Just yeah. There we go. I have the... Well, I did. That's why I have the market out here. Oh, I put down the build station, but I didn't put down the rest of them. I might come back and do that just to give a single point station for everything. Yeah. Let me come do the thing that I was... Yep. That I think is kind of funny to do. We'll just put it that way. I think it amuses me to do so, because I happen to find some Gexdip. And we're just gonna make a... Here, we'll make him a little bit bigger. That's as big as he will go. Bam. Like your tour guide there. So now we officially have a tour guide. And actually it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? That looks like it should be there. Alright, well I'm gonna go save and then I'm gonna teleport to one of my other bases. And someplace that's a little flatter, I think. Maybe my first one, because it's been a while since we've been there. Oh, the animals, they come and they nest in my stairs. They can find their way out. It took me a while. I kept undoing the stairs so they could be free and fly out. But what they do is they fly up under the house, into the stairs, they nest there, and then they fly back out. And once I figured that out, I just thought, well, I'm not going to worry about them anymore, so. It is kind of cool. It's like, wow, I have a very interactive little tour station here. Like, welcome to the Preservation Society. Well, you know how we have like a conservation agency in our state, and it's actually really very effective. And so, yeah, I could see it happening on these planets here. Why rely just on the Sentinels? We should do our part. I'm going back to the very first one. It's been a while since we've been back here, so it might be nice to see how things are going. And it should give us room to do. Because as I recall, we were not on a mountain. On the first one. Well, I guess actually what I should have done is got to the second one because I got the trade post there. But, yeah, we'll take a look at the first one and then we'll get to the trade post. And yeah, that sounds like fun. Oh, which does remind me, not only was there a minor settlement, we haven't even gotten to all the places that I found. There's a trade post on that planet that's, you know, about an hour away from where. Alright, so here we are. You know, it really isn't too bad here. You can see that I haven't been here in a while because the power ran out, but... yeah. But not bad at all. And then we're a starter house, you know? Yeah. Alright, well, cool. I do, actually, yeah. And maybe it'll be kind of funny to just sort of see it all next to each other. So let's take a moment here and let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is pretty bright here. So there's ship number 1, the first one that we found on this planet. Thump. One giant shuttle for mankind. Alright. And then ship number 2. It lands with the nose in the ground. Well, I believe this. Yeah, that's true. They're not fixed, so they're gonna land a little funny no matter how you do. Alright, and then, this is my, the one I found these two on the hot planet. Both of these here. But technically speaking, really, if you count them out, I have 4 ships. And then this Yep, So if I look at this and we figure out that I'm going to sell these, I'm probably going to keep the fighter, but we'll pretend I'm going to sell it. Okay, so this ship here is 12,500 units. Okay, so that's that, and it's a 12 million, sorry, just, yeah, 12,500,000 units. And it's a B-class shuttle. Okay. Yeah, it probably will. Yeah. This one is worth 6,700,000 units, and it's a C-class, which means if it were like an A-class, it would be worth money. Money there. This is an A-class shuttle, and it's worth 10,550,000 units. And then this is another A shuttle, and it's worth 10,550,000 units. So that's what, 22 million, give or take, 21 million. And then, yeah, so 12 and 6 is 18. Yeah, so I'm looking at, if I sell all of these, 32 million, if you just base it on the basic price, but the truth is you only get a fraction of the price when you turn it in, but it's still worth doing. I mean, that's a lot of units without trying too hard. I mean, and, you know, 4 ships in one system. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's, yeah. I just gotta find where I put the base here. There it is. Alright, we're gonna hold on for a minute. Let's see if we can get some sun up. I don't know when the sun went down, though. Oh, I see. It says current time is 3:24. Oh, I did not know it did that. So we could always see the current time of the planet? Oh my goodness. I did not know that. Which tells you how observant I am sometimes. Because I've played this game how long? You know, the things that are important to me are, you know, the temperature and the sentinels and the flora and the fauna, and then available resources. That's what I look at. Oh, that's true. Okay, so let's go take a moment and look at discoveries while we're here, because we can. And we got a little time. So we're on New Cahill, okay, and if I come out, and I'm not even sure which planet it's on, but if I look here, infested planet, okay, I found all the animals on this planet. Now, there was a trick to it. Most of these were just kind of out there and running around, but I had to end up on the north side of the planet and wait till nighttime to get this little dude right here. And I love these little round ball animals. They're a hoot to me. But I'd taken a picture of a juvenile, and it said a juvenile was prudent, and a juvenile ran away from me. It was pretty funny. So, look, I'm getting more nanites. I have 12,000 nanites, and now I have 13,000 nanites, 791. Almost 14,000 nanites now, just from doing what I've been doing. And the sun is almost up, so we'll be able to take a nice little picture here. And we're just going to take it a little as a base picture. Show you guys. Okay, we're gonna back up, see if we can get our 4 discovered ships in the scene here. And we can. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not amazing? Alright. Yep. Alright, let's take this screenshot. We'll upload this base, you know, too. There we go. I know, I'll have a complete set, really. If I find one on the last planet, I'll have a complete set. Because I'm counting one of these, because it's not like I'm going to walk around the aggressive Sentinel planet, unless I feel like taking a personal challenge on it. You know. Yeah. Yep. I think what we're going to do, because we're getting to the point where I'm probably going to have to get ready to go, I think, is that we're going to go ahead and go and look in our expedition. Look at all we've done. We've got phase 1 here, and then phase 2 all done, phase 3 all done, phase 4 all done, and all we have left is phase 5. And so what I think I might do is we might just go ahead and go to the outpost and park there. Yeah, I claimed everything so far that we've done, yeah. Yeah, and then we'll park there, and then we'll be ready to go for the next time that we get on. I have to say, this has been a really fun expedition so far, so. And I think this second run, I mean, I really enjoyed the first run, I'm not saying I didn't, but it's been such a hoot to share this with you. But I've really enjoyed it doing it a second time, and really taking my time to do it, you know. All right, here we go. Heading to the approximate location. It's a quagmire planet. Copper, paraffinium, salt, high sentinel activity. Technically, I guess quagmires are kind of like swamp planets. They count as semi-paradisical because the weather's not going to be too terrible, but they're swampy, you know. So we're going to see probably like giant trees and things like you might encounter, and fog. I'm expecting fog on this one because they've changed some of the atmospherics. You know, I honestly don't remember if we're going to be coming up on a trade post or an archive or what. I can see it's kind of rainy, and you'll notice how it's kind of glitchy, which tells me I'm going to have to probably restart my Xbox before I play the next time. But there's trees down there. We can see that it's got kind of a canyon-y thing going on there. There's it looks like an archive not too far, so it's an archive. It's probably good that we're going to call it here at this landing, because you can see that the rain effects are kind of choppy. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Jump out. We got a restore point saved. Let's go take. I know that's pretty steady rain from the. It's just the graphics of the rain are a little off. And, well, it is. Just the video is looking choppy. Yeah, I'm just getting indoors so it's not raining while I'm looking. Actually, let's see if I can. We'll just put down a save point real quick and save here. There we go. Yep. Okay, so we have saved and we are in the archive. We're gonna call it good here, and I'm gonna restart my Xbox for the next time. And thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. I've had a lot of fun showing what happened. so thank you. All right, let's go. This is 8, and the next one will be 9. The last one, or next to last one, will be 9. Yeah. All right, we're gonna quit to the title screen, and then we'll call it good here. Yep. Thank you for watching.